I am a medium. I trans-channel. I've been doing this work globally for over 30 years. I have written books, co-authored books, trans-channeled them, and my biggest passion is teaching. One of the things I love teaching is energy work. First of all, how do you connect to your energy? How do you sense it? What are your natural, born intuitive abilities? What are you most aligned to? But I love getting you in touch with how to self-heal. So that's what I'm going to hang out and talk about today. And if you are with me today, please submit your questions and insights about the ways that you have connected to energy to heal, or if you have questions about how to heal. One of my favorite modalities, which is a technique, is Reiki. It is non-denominational, doesn't require you to believe in anything. It doesn't even require you to believe in it for it to work. That says something, doesn't it? Where so much of our spiritual awakening and growth, we're taught that it relies on what you believe in. Where is your faith? Where is your, the power of your thoughts and alignment? And Reiki's like, meh, pass. Just let me run through your body so that I can get to where I need to be and change those frequencies and vibrations so that you can heal. Is that all right? You're like, okay. So once you get out of your own way, this kind of energy healing in the form of Reiki, which again is just a technique. It's not like you need something special or something certain. I can explain what's different in it, but it just requires you to get out of the way so that it can do its work. So I want to say hi to those who are here. It's good to see you. The difference between the Reiki and different modalities of energy healing is Reiki comes with this attunement process. Attunement, think maintenance on your car, getting a tune up. An attunement is like getting a tune up. And what it's doing is resetting your energetic body back to the way, and this is my opinion here. I'll always let you know when I'm talking in my opinion and my insights after doing this work for 30 years. In my opinion, this tune-up that Reiki gives you is taking your chakra system, your energetic body, and it's putting it back to the way you were when you were born. When I see babies, infants, their energy looks like they just got a Reiki attunement. It's in a gorgeous alignment. Like we come in as perfect beings of light, and then what we choose to believe in shapes it. What we're indoctrinated with shapes it. Our culture and our environment, the information it feeds us, shapes it too. So here we have Reiki who says, okay, to do the self-healing, you need to get back to that energetic body that you came in with. And what it does is it fine-tunes your chakra system so that your 3 different currents of energy in your body are in equal power. So 3 currents of energy, what do you mean? I'm talking qualities of energy. Your positive current of energy that resides on the right side of your body, the negative current of energy that resides on the left side of the body. And I'm just going to remind ears out there that positive does not mean good, negative does not mean bad. These are just descriptive words here. Like if you're thinking electrical currents, and then the neutral line of energy and the central of the body, they're all 3 equally as powered. Because the way that our culture and that our indoctrinated and our ancestral lineage is kind of educating us naturally without us, I guess, breaking the mold, coming into our own empowerment naturally. Our system that we have right now teaches us to sit still, be quiet, behave. There are people in power that are going to tell you how to do things. And this whole structure requires you to then relinquish what you have and give it to somebody else. That somebody else has more power and more belief or more strength than you do, which then changes the balance that you have inside. You start to lose your neutral energy because it's not serving you, because the way that the culture and the environment and the structures around you are working is more in a duality. and a positive or a negative. Engage, be extrovert, be passive, introvert. Be a leader, positive current energy, be a follower, negative current of energy. Or be the healer, that's the negative current of energy. Know how to change, that's negative current value. It's super important. When we look at positive, it's more fixed, more like the sun, more like the moon. And these are things I like to teach in Reiki, which most Reiki classes won't go into that. They'll offer you the attunements and then some homework and practice. But I really have blended my Reiki classes to kind of merge modern and traditional. And I am teaching, oh my God, I was going to say this Saturday. Guys, that's tomorrow. That's incredible. So tomorrow I'll be teaching. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's here. Hi, Kit Kat. Hi, Jane Riddle. Hi, Christine Holiday. It's so nice to see you guys here. Katie P, Shelly Ham, you guys are awesome. Mitzi, good morning. It's a great day. It's Friday. And the lovely Kelby McCumber Morris, my favorite herbalist. Hi. You loving the bangs? It's a new hairstyle. I needed a change for 2020. Oh, thank you so much. Colleen has posted the link actually for class tomorrow. And Dawn is here. Handful of stars. What? Yay. So nice to have you here. Hi, Ryan Leland. And so we have a question that's rolling around. Melissa's asking, is there any wrong way to do Reiki? Absolutely not. It's pretty cool. We don't have a lot of education around our energetic system. As we're growing up, we're really taught a lot about the other systems that are in our body, the digestive, respiratory, nervous system, the list goes on, skeletal, blah, blah, blah. And we're taught that those things are stagnant and there's a cause and effect that makes them healthy or not healthy. And there's a process, like step one is how it's built, and at the end of it, this is how the return is. Energy is not like that. So our energy system is intelligent in and of itself. When we're engaging with it through Reiki, which simply means you are a person who has an attunement and you have attuned your energy back to the original balance to where now you're able to move more energy through your body without having a side effect, without being lightheaded or dizzy or, I don't know, nauseous, overwhelmed, spacey. Some people respond very differently to abundant amount of energy. But now we can run an abundant amount so that we can feed ourselves or others, plants, animals, computers, cars. I've brought cars back to life. I've brought Wii games back to life after being struck by lightning. My iPhone with a dead battery, gave it some more battery power through Reiki. I know it sounds so sci-fi and so crazy, but it's true. I have pulled a rib. So laughing and taking a deep breath is quite a unique experience right now. So if you see me clutching my heart, I'm fine. I'm not having a heart attack or anything. It just feels better to hold it. I cannot laugh with you today. God, isn't that terrible? It makes me more grateful for laughing with ease than ever before. Okay, so our energy system is intelligent. When we're doing Reiki, bringing in universal energy, which Reiki means that it's a word that breaks down to universal energy. And as we're calling that in from the earth, which, guys, do we not like to live as if we are all one? And that's a common spiritual statement. Unity, we're all one. See everybody as your brother, as your sister. See people as yourself. The energy of the earth, that is us. We are the energy of the earth, vice versa. So we're calling in this universal energy, and it runs through our body, through our neutral line of energy where our chakras rest. And it goes directly to the places that need frequency fixes. And interesting enough, it is not like a, how can I compare this? It won't overwhelm an area that needs frequency repairing. It doesn't short circuit. And if the area in your body, whether that's mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual healing, has had enough, then the Reiki runs into other areas and it prioritizes what's needed the most. So if you decide to become a Reiki practitioner and you're like, oh, I'm going to offer this healing to my animals, to my plants, to my family, to my friends, or I'm going to open up a business, and you're not feeling well that day, and you go to provide Reiki to somebody else, it's going to come to you first. Like today, I can breathe. On Wednesday, I could not breathe without stabbing pain because of my rib dislocation. And I had done some energy work. After my energy work, which my energy work that day was channeling, and my trance channeling, I state that I will share my energetic body and my physical body with spirit if they leave my body better than the way that they found it. When I came back from my channeling experience, which happened to be with Maitland, I could breathe without pain. And I kept looking around the room and I said, so what happened? Did the spirit touch me? Did the spirit manipulate my body? Like, what happened? Because I've seen the doctor about this and they put the rib back into place, but it's still completely sore. And they said, no, spirit didn't do anything. I was like, incredible. I never ceased to get amazed with this line of work. In the 2 hours that I did the work and came back, I was like 60% better. So if I were to do Reiki for somebody right now, that Reiki would come to me. That energy frequency would come to my body first and heal me first. It is a natural self-first, self-priority energy healing technique. It's incredible. Aqua Puff, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that energy, financial energy. She says, thank you. So understanding and kind and patient. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Melissa Batella says, thank you. Now I feel like giving it a try. I think it is the Band-Aid that we keep in our first aid kit. It's the first thing we go for. I mean, when we hurt ourselves, when we stub our toes, when we have a headache, when we do anything, what's the first thing we like to do? Touch it. Oh, my head. You know, oh, my ribs. Like I'm holding my rib in. Oh, my rib. Or I stub my toe. You reach down and you grab your toe. Or your child hurts itself and you go, oh my God, what's wrong? And you just go and you put your little hands on it. I've had my kids say, I feel so much better now that you've hugged me. For a long time, my kids wouldn't go to sleep unless I put my hands on their belly and did this technique. It's a polarity technique. It's a rocking, but I would give them Reiki and they'd fall asleep. And they would just say, they feel so good. Oh, Lorena is sharing with everybody today. Oh, yeah, today. Oh, gosh, I'm doing a Reiki healing today. Thank you so much for mentioning that. I'm doing a 33-minute Reiki healing, and it's $15. Oh, pay with PayPal. What? Come on. She says it's about the same as coffee from Starbucks. I don't have coffee from Starbucks, but it can't be that expensive. Please tell me it's not that expensive. That's crazy. Hi, Oriole. Katie P sharing, I took 1 and 2 from Jamie and I highly recommend it. Looking forward to Reiki 3 in March. I can't wait. So Katie P is mentioning levels. Level 1 in Reiki, I say we because I work with your energy guides and spirits. We attune the lower half of your energetic system. And that really relates to physical healing. So we talk a lot about physical healing. So this Saturday is level 1, and it's going to be physical healing. So if you're tired of your headaches, if you're tired of bloat, discomfort, any kind of slowness, pain, gut issues are really wonderful. Reiki is incredible. I have seen and witnessed myself. I've used Reiki to reduce tumors, cancerous tumors, to help with migraines, to heal burns completely, like 3rd-degree burns that didn't even leave scars. I've done this on myself, the burns, and I've done it on other people. I have, oh God, there's so many. Level 1 is great for your pets and animals. It's great for your computers, batteries, electricity. It's a very physical level. And then level 2, which we'll get into in February, because I spend 21 days in between classes, so you have time to practice and build a relationship with your energy healing. I know these modern techniques, they're like, let's do it all in one weekend. 1, 2, 3, you're a master, go teach it to other people. I was traditionally trained, and that's not what we did. So I like to teach both angles just so that you're aware. Level 2 in February is all about mental, emotional, spiritual, and distance healing. You don't need the person in front of you to do the work. It's incredible. Level 3 in March is if you want to be a practitioner and you want to teach this and offer it to other people, then I suggest following through with level 3. Hi, Nancy Garfinkel. Hi, Christopher Wilson. It's good to have you here. Hey, Sheldon. Sheldon says, I love doing Reiki on people and watching their faces when that energy takes effect. I know. Or, Sheldon, do you ever have it where people just fall asleep? They just check out. My cat sometimes, when I'm giving Reiki, will just start snoring. And then the moment my cat is done, my cat is up and gone and looking at me like, no, thanks, bye-bye. I'm like, okay, it's fine. Because if the person, entity, plant is finished, Reiki is done. It's kind of like when you fill up your glass of water, it can only fill to the top and then it just spills over. It's not going to keep trying to pack it in and make the glass grow to burst. It's just not like that at all. Aquapuff, yes. My team has been helping learn how to heal myself. Pain instantly gone after an injury a couple of times. It's so magic. It's so magic, isn't it? It's incredible. Amber says, my emotions have been all over the place. I feel spirit is trying to communicate. Yes, I agree, Amber. Spirit right now is the veil is thin. It's like November 1st all over again. And it's going to stay that way probably for the next year and a half as we're in a dense kind of 3-year cycle and lots of changes are happening. And spirit is definitely engaged in trying to get us to pay attention, to wake up, and to make the changes to go with the flow. You know, we're taught that being consistent and staying grounded, fixed, is healthy, but it's actually being present and grounded. And when we're present, we can make these changes and go with the flow rather than thinking staying fixed is the way to do it. And I hear that that's what they're trying to share with you. Luis, good morning and greetings from Argentina. Oh my gosh, hello Argentina. How are you? It's so nice to hear from you. Okay, so yes, we are going to do a healing today in 40 minutes, wherever you are in the world. In 40 minutes, I'm going to be over on our online platform. We work with Learn It Live. And it will be recorded, so if you can't make it, you can always go back and watch the recording. We're going to start offering not a lot more, but more healing sessions because I feel like we need that. And what's nice is you guys have allowed me to start sharing what I witness and what I see. And so I get to tell the story of where I've been. And sometimes this provides a lot of validation of the experiences that you've had because I mute for the 33 minutes. That way, when I'm giving you the healing, you can turn on your music, you can adapt and have it the way that you want, and you don't hear the city noise that I have around me. It makes it much easier. And then afterwards, we talk about it, unless the healing requires me to lead you through a journey. Angela Buck says, you must have wonderful Reiki magic because I've been practicing Reiki for over a year and I feel like I'm not doing any good. Angela, I so wish we could have a conversation about that because I hear several things in this. If you're saying, and let's say if you're out there and you're using a modality, whether it's Reiki or any other kind, and you're like, I'm not really good at this. My first question would be, what is your expectation? Did you hear from somebody else that, oh, you know, Reiki is happening when your hands are hot? You know, it's this whole thing, like hot hands, Reiki hands. That's not true for everybody. It's not true for me most of the time. There's some occasions where my hands are candy apple red and on fire. That's usually when I'm doing attunements, but there's sometimes they're almost blue. They're just cold. So it's not a sign of energy running through you, because we all respond to energy differently. You could be doing work, channeling your energy, doing Reiki, giving energy to others, and feel nothing. Nothing, Angela. Like you could be brushing your teeth for all you know, just nothing's happening. And the person who's responding is like, oh my gosh. Maitland saying hi. The person you're working with could just go, oh my gosh, I'm feeling so much. I don't what's happening. You're like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't feel anything. So it's when we're working with energy, we can't really say it has to show itself with certain characteristics for us to know what it's doing. It's more of an intuitive connection. So when I'm teaching Reiki, part of your homework is very traditional. I want you to do these steps. So it's very logical. And then the other half of the homework is you're going to tap in intuitively. You're not going to have a process. I want you to get to know energy as it's coming through you, not by its responses. So that would be my first question. If you feel like you're not doing any good, what is your expectation? Are you judging your success by the way that you're feeling or by what you're observing and witnessing? So make those adjustments. And as with any technique, it's going to require you time to work with it. That's why after level 1 and 2, I require you to do 21 days of homework. I want you to go through those 21 days, which is a very traditional approach to energy healing. And in those 21 days, you get to develop a storyline with it. Oh, this is what happens. I commonly will express myself this way or feel that way when this is happening. And you start to link things together. Things sound so vague. You start to link your experiences together through your observations and your intuitive abilities as an energy sensitive. And you connect to it differently. So I would love, Angela, if you're willing to take on those 2 questions and see how your practice changes. Oh, Lorna says, the best part about doing the online classes with me and the healings is that you get to go back and refresh again and again and again because it stays recorded. So it's not just a one-off. And all the classes that you do with me will be in that one platform. So you get to build your own library. I like that too, a lot. So Angela even said, I just saw your comment. Although I will say, she says, as I was doing Reiki on my very sick dog the other day, I could see his muscles twitching where I was pushing the energy into, and it was wild. So observation right there, instead of judging the sensation, observation. So you're already doing it. Kathleen says, hiya, would Reiki help with muscle spasms by chance? Oh yeah, muscle spasms, absolutely. Now I'm realizing, Katie P says, the reason all babies fall asleep in my arms almost right away every time, right, is because of your Reiki energy moving through you. I know once you get those attunements, the balance in your energy of the neutral, negative, positive. Think about it. When you get centered, when you bring everything in center line, it's neutral energy. It's neither being pulled by the extreme positive or the extreme negative qualities. And when we hold babies, when we pet, when we comfort, when we hug, we're engaging that person, item, animal in that neutral energy. That alone is so sweet. It's so non-judgmental. It's so compassionate. It's so peaceful. Like that right there is worth everything. Oh, Kyra Peace. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Is 6 months pregnant? Congratulations. And do you think this would be beneficial for baby as well? Absolutely. Absolutely. And phenomenal during labor. I know that sounds weird, but it's okay, men, if you're here listening. But through my two births that were quite extensive and very long, one being 2 days and the other one being one, with lots of active pushing. It's like my children did not want to come into the world, but they were like, we'd like to be with you, but we're not quite sure we want to put our toe out there. Oh my God. So I focused a lot on breath work and Reiki, which really helped me through the majority of the process. But even in the belly, which I had one extremely difficult birth where I was told to be bedridden. You can see by the way I said it, I didn't follow instructions quite well. But I did hunker down quite well, but I did a lot of Reiki. And I think so much that my second child stayed in my belly for 2 weeks longer than necessary. Way overdue. He was so happy. And I was like, maybe I need to stop making it so comfortable. So I would quit my Reiki and I'd say, come on, just get out. That's sharing, personal sharing there. Oh. Jennifer says, I hope the Reiki I'm doing on myself is working. Again, when we ask, is it working? What is your expectation? Because an expectation is kind of cool, right? That's a goal. And we're taught that we need to have a goal so we know where the hell we're going. But sometimes that expectation and that goal is not in the right place. And the Reiki that's coming in, the energy that can be helping, can be up over here. Bam, and it's incredible. But we set our goal over here. And so we're focused on this, but this over here is happening. We're like, nothing's working. But you're getting something bigger and better. So I would always state that whatever you're expecting or what you're working on, muscle spasms, headaches, pregnancies, cramps, really wonderful, stomach upset, digestive, diarrhea, vomiting, nausea. Oh my God, it's so incredible for nausea. That you focus on that, but you develop the language of and more and better and towards the things I don't know to ask for. Because the nausea could be from something different than what we think it is. So we're focused on the root cause over here, and we don't have the right knowledge, which is common for us humans. But we like to think we know everything. Okay, I'm scrolling back down to see. Oh my gosh, you guys are so much fun. Rika says, it's so good to see you here. I love holding babies. They're like energy love radiators. Oh my God, aren't they? Just snuggy little creatures. Just like pet companions, animals. At least Son of Superman is cracking up right now. So I was just hopping on to share the passion of healing. It's possible. It's possible. We can do this ourselves. We're born with this ability to connect to our energetic body. We just haven't been teaching the knowledge for a long time. Grateful for quantum physics being more pronounced in our world because it is speaking the language of energy and energy frequency, vibration, and healing. And that's exactly what Reiki is doing. Stanford has done a lot of wonderful research. So if you like to research Reiki, please type in Reiki research Stanford, and you get to see all the research. Stanford found that the Reiki, which is universal energy that a person begins to channel into their body, when you're in the northern hemisphere, it comes from the North Pole. When you're in a southern hemisphere, it comes from the South Pole. So we can start to see how we are indeed using universal energy. We're not just taking it from where we stand, we're using it as a global. They also found that it spins in a counterclockwise spiral motion, just like our DNA, that it comes to the top of the head, and that the hot spots in the body that occur after that are in the heart center, the hands, and the bottom of the feet. And this is exactly where the Reiki comes into the body, is into the head. It holds in the heart center. It does flow freely out the palms of the hand and the soles of the feet. Hi, Dina. Oh, it's so good to see you here. Must research Donald Marshall. I will. Thank you for sharing this, Blake. I don't know, Blake. No such thing as channeling, guys. Blake says channeling has to do with advanced technology. Well, we could go down a deep rabbit hole on that one. What is advanced technology? And in our comprehension, where our brain is and our development is, I don't think that we can absolutely define what that is. So a lot of the great leaps and bounds that we're taking are through energetic avenues and paths, but we might not have the language nor the science to describe. What I simply ask is that you each develop your own relationship with it, that you develop your trust with your abilities, that you gain the knowledge through experience, not just gain the knowledge through reading a book or hearing something like me, hearing me talk to you. Don't just gain the knowledge from my voice, gain it through getting an experience. Because there's so much in my life that I heard and I balked at. And I was like, whatever, that is crazy town. And then as I got older and I could put myself through it, knowing that I was safe, protected, just in my comfort level, that I could put myself through an experience and then go, okay, there's something here, because now I can't explain. And then I developed my own language, and I would like you to have that intense relationship with it. That's why when I teach about energy healing, or even teach channeling through through approaching trance channeling, which is over on Learn It Live, that series starts February 9th. When I teach, I provide lots of homework because I don't want you just to take my words for facts. That would be a disjustice to you, because my experience is going to be slightly different than yours. And the way that I teach is directly from my experiences. So I know that I'm connected to it and that I'm speaking my truth, but I want you to find your own. And we're all so uniquely different. And if we can support each other through the hard times and the easy times about being individuals, as we're all part of a community, this is the way we're going to start to heal in a larger way with our culture and our communities, our environments. And so this is the way that I like to teach. So in Reiki, you get homework, and approaching trance channeling, you get weekly homework. And it's my hopes that you follow through with it and you go, oh, now I get it. Now it's like this for me. Not the way that Jamie says it like that, but it's like this. And you have opportunity in class to come and share with that. Halfway through homework and Reiki, we touch base again. We come back in a virtual format and we talk about how it's going and what's happening. And there is a Reiki Facebook group for those of you who've taken Reiki with me, and you can join that and have a support group. So I enjoy that. It's great. We all have our own opinions. Kiara, approaching trance channeling is so awesome. Thanks, Kiara. I'm glad you had a good time through it and what you found. Okay, so Kiara, you were also in the Mindful Soul series, and we had wasn't it a blue bunny? When you expressed that you enjoyed something, like it was awesome, what was awesome about it? What need of yours did it meet? What did it do for you? That would help us understand why you're connected to the material and why you think approaching trance channeling is awesome. I started the Mindful Soul series, and I teach the compassionate communication aspect of it, which I find is like a foundational element, even through healing yourself with Reiki, changing your vocabulary and the way you communicate. When you're doing your practice work, when you're at business, when you're with your family and your kids, your parents, compassionate communication is freaking incredible. It really aligns for me with my spiritual awakening, and found that it really has helped many other highly sensitive people when they communicate. And one of the lessons is alienated language. Critique and compliment both are alienating language. Because what does it mean for me to say, good job, way to go, I love it, love that? that just means that you know that I love it, but you have no idea why I love it. So it's creating this gap in between. I'm announcing something, but I'm giving you no root cause of where it's coming from. And I'm leaving you to flounder around going, well, why? Why does she like it? I don't understand. Like, we're so disconnected. What's happening? So we talk about how to develop the language to really say what you're meaning. Because we've gone for decades, maybe centuries, of life alien language where it's okay just to skim the surface and say what you want and walk away. And we've trained ourselves to go, all right, they're fine. Because they said they were fine. Even though I'm feeling different and I'm sensing different from that, but they said they were fine, so it's good, whatever. No more being uncomfortable. I'm done. Like, learning how to communicate, learning how to be present, learning how to self-heal, learning how to communicate with spirit. For me, that is my norm, and I believe it's a norm for humans. We have this natural ability, and I'd like to help you get that back. Get that authenticity back. Get that authenticity back. And Regina, yes, I did cut my hair. Hi, Hope. Oh, lovely. Says, I'm so looking forward to February. Yay! I know February 9th is our Approaching Trance Channeling, 16 weeks. Freaking love this class. And then February 16th, we start a 12-week program. That's the mindful and compassionate communication. And that is the whole self. And I teach that with Dr. Adeza, which is great because she geeks out on all like the intense physical responses and chemical responses to mindfulness and whole self. It's so awesome. Here we go. Kiara is doing her why is approaching trance channeling awesome statement. Trance channeling helped me connect with the other side in a way that helped me to not feel alone in a hostile world. And that is what she meant when she said that class is awesome. God, I wish I could hug you. Why is Italy so far away from Atlanta, Georgia? Hugging you. Ooh, that felt that. All right, my goodness. I was just going to plop on and just have a few words with you guys, and you're so engaged. Love this. Anna Laura, very true, Jamie. Sometimes language can be meaningless. You don't explain why you think something is good or great. Yes. Looking forward to join in February. Oh my God, I'm looking forward to having you there. We do have an incredible discount for anybody in the healthcare world, healthcare facilitator, practitioner, doctor, nurse, admin in the health world. And if you want that discount, please email Colleen@jamiebutlermedium.com and we can get you that code. And that is for the Mindful Soul series. And that will give you a discount to join. Kiara, we need to manifest teleportation so Atlanta and Italy are close together. Regina's like, Jamie, you know we chatty. We're Luminaires. Of course we're chatty. Oh gosh, you guys are great. Okay, well, that's my love for Reiki, and personal healing is personal empowerment, that you feel safe and confident with the ability to get connected to your energy system. I enjoy Reiki the most because it helps with the attunement, balance your energetic qualities, and that just resets so much. Level 1 is Saturday, and it does physical healing. It's more of a denser frequency work. Level 2 is in February, and that works with spirit, mental, emotional, and distance healing. A lot of times people after level 2 are like, what are these premonitions? My intuitive abilities are like jacked up. I'm like, yeah, side effects. Sometimes those side effects happen. Some people love them. Some people are like, it's a little overwhelming. And then we work on getting that under control. Just being honest with you guys. And goodness, I think I've said everything I've wanted to say, plus more. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for being here, Luminaires. I will be live this afternoon, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube, over on YouTube, with Mary Lloyd. Oh, I'll also be on Facebook as well. Oh my gosh, what am I thinking? And we're going to talk about how does it feel to channel spirit. And so we're going to just talk openly. And if you are looking to trance channel, or if you're curious what it's like to do that, bring your questions and let's come and really get into it. Patty M, Jamie, so your energy heal people and yourself. Yes. So your energy can heal yourself, and the energy you move through your body can help heal others. Other meaning people, animals, plants, and items. Oh, right. Hope. I want to do another one with Emily First. Emily First is a quantum healer. It's really hard to kind of explain the kind of work that she does, but my God, isn't it just to the moon? I love working with her. Yes. Okay. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Remember, this is not woo-woo. It's true. And if you're in the healing session, I'll see you in a little bit. And then maybe I'll see you this afternoon, 1 o'clock. Take care, everybody. Bye.